Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What does Taurus need to know about the one who is top of mind? The one who's on their mind right now. It has to do with love. So from a point of love, who's top of mind for Taurus and what is going on with them? Inquiry minds want to know. I want to know. Taurus wants to know. What do we need to know? Signs, meanings, love. So they've been showing you signs. Has someone been showing you signs of love, Taurus? Maybe you haven't been interpreting the meanings correctly, or somebody sending the wrong signs. I don't know. What is this? Grass is greener. Possibilities. Marriage. It could lead to marriage. So there are signs showing that something has possibilities, and these possibilities could lead to marriage. I'm not lying. This is what the card says. Greener possibilities. Yeah. There's signs. That's the first thing that you opened up with. Signs. All right, let's see what these signs are about here. Spirit, please tell me. What does Taurus need to know? What signs? What does Taurus need to know, and what's going on with them? Is going on with whoever is top of mind for Taurus? Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides, the message. What's going on with them? What's going on with them? Okay. Two more cards, Spirit. What's going on with them? Taurus and Moody want to know. Oh, I like these cards. All right, you open up with the Hierophant. What's going on with them? They could be in a commitment, married. What's going on with them? You could be married. You could be married in a marriage with them, and you want to know what's going on with them. Well, they still are very much committed. They are. Success, victory, triumph, reward. You two have overcome a lot of challenges. People are envious of your marriage, of what you two have. Yeah. A lot of outside people, sometimes when they see couples that are really doing good, that they are jealous because they don't have anybody in their life, or because their marriage didn't work out, or whatever the rationale is. People are envious and jealous of the haves and the have-nots. We've known about this for a while. What's going on with them? Somebody from the past could return, causing problems in a marriage. That's a possibility based on this. It's almost like the marriage is tested, but it survives. It has depth to it. The grass is greener. And there's possibilities. Yeah. The grass is greener staying in this marriage rather than letting these outside forces come in between. And I see that somebody realizes that the star, you're able to heal it. You're able to communicate. You're able to get back the spark that gives the hope, the faith that you two can get back to where you were. And then you know what? It's like everything is made even, prepared for a new beginning. You do have to build. You do have to work. You do have to really earnestly want this. Set your intentions. Be the magician. Create the relationship that you really want. Show up as the person that you want and expect your spouse to show up as. Yeah, whatever this outside force is, Taurus, it ends. It ends. Because this new love, this is some new love that's coming in. Tell me, Spirit, for Taurus. This new love that's coming in, the wish fulfillment, what is this? Yeah, this is something new that's coming in, because there was divine intervention. Maybe something that you had hoped for didn't really turn out the way you wanted. It wasn't for you. So sometimes rejection is divine's intervention. It allows you to focus on what's important, which is you. Self-care, discovering more about you, inner strength, your goals and objectives, coming out of your comfort zone. Yeah. And if he had allowed that in the past, that would have totally distracted you from all of your self-discoveries. Spirit says pay attention to your dreams. That dream state is very informative for you. Write down if you can remember any of your dreams. See if you can kind of put some words together and make it cohesive, right? Okay. Renew and adventure. Here it comes. Here it comes. This is kind of where you are, because you've got passion returning, healing, laughter, travel, a re-spark in your love life. Tell me about the re-spark in my love life, Spirit. Tell me about the re-spark in my love life for... I don't want to use those cards. Okay, we'll use these. What does Taurus need to know about what's re-sparking? What's beginning? They're already in a marriage. What does Taurus need to know about them? Yeah, this is... You have to put forward the effort. Honestly, talk about your feelings, your goals and objectives for your marriage, what you want, what you see in the future. This is all about, when we think about marriage, we should be interviewing the person to see if they truly align with us, right? You don't want to be with somebody who wants to have a baby and you don't want to have a baby. Or you don't want to be with somebody who doesn't want to buy a house and you want to buy a house. You don't want to be with somebody who doesn't want to travel and you love to travel. So it's very important that you allow enough time to get to know each other, to feel comfortable around each other, to open up and let them in. I do see that happening, and I see a period of waiting too, because it's easy to say it, right? But what really needs to happen is they need to show you who they are in action. Ace of Swords, authenticity. That's the Tower also. So I think if you're in a marriage, it's shaken up for sure. It's shaken up. It's tested. But it does endure. There is a chapter 2. You have the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and you end with the World, a new beginning. But yes, gossip even could have come between you guys with the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Tower. Somebody from the past trying to get in between you two, spreading lies. Yeah. Trying to get in between your marriage. And they were successful until you took the bull by the horns. You fought back with the Five of Swords. So they were kind of bullying. Plus, Spirit did something. He helped that out with the Tower. Something came out. Something was made visible. What else? Spirit, Taurus. There you go. The Empress, the Emperor. Right. And the Empress, the Emperor knows when to choose their battles and when to turn it over. I believe this is something that the Emperor turned it over and began to just take that energy and focus on themselves. The Star, the World, the Magician, the Ace of Wands, what they truly want, which is their marriage. And it got better. It improved. It went to the next level. Yes. I love this. I love this. It's triumph. It shows that, your relationship has to grow, right? Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. But sometimes that partner, that person isn't willing to grow with you. And the question is, there's a marriage here. Do you stay and remain unhappy, or do you leave them and seek what it is you desire? But it's great when you don't have to choose, because they're going where you're going and you're going where they're going. You're both headed in the second direction, still discovering, and that's what makes it the roots. They grow a little deeper. Yes, I love this. Taurus, tell me what else, Spirit. Give me some intuitive messages here for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know about them? Whoever is top of mind. They could be in a marriage. You could be thinking about someone who is married. Mind and heart need to be in harmony. When the mind and heart align, your intuition becomes crystal clear. Maybe their mind and their heart is not aligned. Could be you that creates a misalignment, especially if they're married, because they opened up with the Hierophant. And I don't know if they told you they were going to leave their spouse, but that really never happens. Higher self connection. Rarely. It rarely happens. Okay. What else does Taurus need to know about them, Spirit? What else does Taurus need to know about them? Yeah, there's something about a rejection. They could have rejected you too. But again, that rejection was really because divine intervened on your behalf. Don't think about it. Let it go. It does come up because it made you feel some kind of way, but let it go. It was divine intervention. Once you know that, you should be able to put it to rest. What else, Spirit? A lot of spiritual energy, especially with the Star. It's all about hope, which is faith, right? Believing, having faith. That's what life is about. Stepping out in faith. Prayer. Very very spiritual, very spiritual. So they are either very spiritual, you're very spiritual, you two could be married, they could be married, you could be married. A lot of different scenarios, but the bottom line is, I think they hold on to their marriage. They go through a cycle and they're able to achieve overcoming trials and tribulations and get to the next level. I love this. Give me a card to summarize for Taurus Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Divine Feminine. Something Divine Feminine. Something could happen. She could tell you about a pregnancy, giving birth to something around summer, which would mean she'd be already pregnant now if she's actually having birth, or maybe she's announcing it around summer. Yes, pregnancy. I felt that. Something with children. Divine Feminine is about giving birth to someone or something, and then I got children. Okay. They are a lot of responsibilities, right? But then if you have those conversations, you know that your Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine want to have children. They're so innocent, but they are responsibilities. But they're so cute too, these little people. Yeah, I think somebody is pregos here. Something comes up around the summer. So if you don't want to be pregnant, you better be cautious. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I hope this helps you, Taurus, and if so, share it with somebody. And thank you for staying till the end, always keeping you in prayer until the next moon phase. Namaste.